Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Discover the art of baking bagels, from tradition to tasty creations. Ever wondered how a simple ball of dough transforms into a deliciously chewy bagel? Baked bagels have come a long way since their humble beginnings in the Jewish communities of Poland. Their iconic texture and flavor have made them a breakfast staple and a canvas for countless culinary innovations. As we explore their ascent in modern cuisine, you'll see why these round delights continue to win hearts and taste buds around the globe. Whether you're a seasoned baker or just curious, this introduction to baked bagels is your first step into a world where tradition meets tasty twists. Get ready to learn, bake, and enjoy. The history of bagels. Bagels may be simple in appearance, but their history is rich and flavorful. They've journeyed through time, transforming from humble origins into a beloved culinary icon. Let's explore how bagels went from European streets to becoming an essential part of American breakfast culture. Ancient beginnings. The story of the bagels starts in Eastern Europe, primarily among Jewish communities. While the exact origin date isn't definitive, bagels have been part of Jewish heritage for centuries. By the 17th century, they were already a well-loved staple in Poland. Why were they so popular? Bagels, with their dense, chewy texture, are boiled before baking, making them distinct from other breads. Their shape symbolized the continuous cycle of life, and they were often given as gifts to women in childbirth. The cultural significance of bagels went beyond being just food. They were a part of life's important moments. Bagels in America. When Jewish immigrants arrived in the United States in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, they brought bagels with them. Settling primarily in New York City, these immigrants introduced the bagel to a new audience. Initially, bagels were sold from street carts, mainly in Jewish neighborhoods. But as the Jewish population grew and mingled with other communities, the appeal of this bread spread. Soon, bagel bakeries became a fixture, and by the mid-20th century, bagels had broken into mainstream American breakfast foods. Cultural impact. Fast forward to today, and bagels are more than a breakfast staple. They're a cultural icon. Ever found yourself arguing whether the everything bagel really is everything? Or wondering why New York bagels are considered the best? That's the cultural impact at play. Bagels have adapted over the years, boasting new flavors and combinations that cater to every palate. The classic bagel with cream cheese and lox has morphed into sandwiches filled with endless possibilities. Here's how they've evolved in American culture: diverse flavors. Beyond plain or sesame, you have blueberry, jalapeno, and chocolate chip. Global reach. Bagels are found in cafes and breakfast menus worldwide. Creative toppings. From avocado to bacon, the options are endless. Bagels are not just a food, they embody adaptation and innovation. So, the next time you grab that morning bagel, you're not just eating breakfast. You're tasting a piece of history. Ingredients for baked bagels. Crafting the perfect bagel starts with understanding its core ingredients. Each component brings a unique role to the table, ensuring the bagel's iconic texture and flavor. Ready to unravel the essentials behind those delicious rounds? Let's dive into what makes a bagel a bagel. Flour types. When choosing flour for bagels, not all options are created equal. Bread flour and all-purpose flour, these two often vie for space in a baker's pantry. But how do you decide which one to use? Bread flour. This is the go-to choice for many bagel recipes, and for good reason. It's rich in protein, which results in higher gluten content. This gluten gives bagels their signature chewiness and dense texture. All-purpose flour. While versatile, all-purpose flour doesn't deliver the same firm structure as bread flour. It might work in a pinch, but don't expect the same traditional bagel results. So, if you're aiming for that classic New York-style bite, bread flour is your best bet. Yeast and sugars. What turns simple dough into a fluffy bagel? It's all thanks to yeast, the unsung hero of fermentation. But yeast doesn't work alone, it needs sugar to thrive. Yeast, this tiny organism, feeds on sugar, releasing carbon dioxide and alcohol in the process. This is what makes your dough rise and become airy. Sugars. Adding sugar not only flavors the dough but also acts as yeast's favorite snack. Without sugar, yeast can't do its job effectively. Understanding this symbiotic relationship is key. Fermentation is a delicate dance, and a slight imbalance can shift the rhythm of the entire process. That's a wrap for part 1. We've covered the basics of bagel making, but there's so much more to explore. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll take it to the next level with some delicious variations and fun twists on this classic recipe. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.